Okay, so it is January the 1st. It is time for my January hopefuls, my January TBR, whatever you want to call it. I know that I'm missing a book already, and I'm not going to try to find it. I'm just going to put it up here because it may be my first DNF of the year, too, and that is The 13th Child by Aaron A. Craig. I have read House of Salt and Sorrows. I have read House of Root and Ruin. I love both of those. They are atmospheric books. They make you feel like you're in a seaside, cold, damp space. And then Roots and Ruin makes you feel like you're in a spring greenhouse. But so far, The 13th Child, I'm not vibing with it as much as I was hoping to. I'm about almost 200 pages through it, and I'm just like, meh. I'm currently reading it, and I just don't have the drive to pick it back up. But so I have that one that I want to add to this list. I have a copy from Book of the Month, and it was in this chair before I started filming. I can't find it, and so c'est la vie. Um, but to go on, let's talk about my TBR for January. I have 5 books here. And they kind of are all over the spectrum. I'm excited for all of them. They are all my physical TBR because I have one I have out from the library right now, and I need to call and see if they can recheck it for me. And if they can't, I'm gonna have to turn it in. So I don't want to add it to this list because I might not be keeping it. So the first one I have is Stuck in the Country with You by Zuri Day. This one looks to be just a cute little rom-com. I'm excited. It says, where is the little what caught me was the what caught my attention was 10 years ago, Genius what Genius I have sick brain still, clearly. Washington made a very poor decision, and at the time it seemed great, fantastic, explosive, but the truth is, your one night rebound should never be your younger brother's rival, and he definitely shouldn't be someone who allegedly slept with you to gain an upper hand, even if the sex was amazing. That's what made me get this one. I'm excited. I can't wait to see where this leads. I have my bookmark that I got on my birthday book trip in here because as soon as I finish what I'm currently reading, we will be moved on to this one. Next on my list is Death by Laura Thassel. This is the last in the Four Horsemen series. And I finished Famine on the 20th of December and wanted this one. But I was like, you know what? No, I have a couple I want to finish. Let's go finish those. And now that I am almost done with the ones I wanted to finish, I'm ready for Death. So Death will probably be the second one I pick up in 2025, or the third, I should say, because I really do want to read this one. It's just nice and short. It's 287 pages, and that's with the that's everything. So it's a short little rom-com. Won't take me long to read, and then we're going to pick up Death, which I'm going to annotate. The next one I'm going to talk about is the one I'm currently reading along with the 13th Child, and that is Chasing the Boogeyman by Richard Shazmar. This one has my attention. I just said, I still have sick brain. This is the second video I filmed today, and honestly, I've had to take breaks. I'm gonna have to edit it out because I've had to blow my nose like 3 times in the last video. And I've had to take a drink because my throat got dry. Like, I feel like death's a little bit still. I'm about 90% healed at this point. And so usually about now, I just want to watch good TV. I want to watch Crash TV and not move. And with it being New Year's Day, I could definitely do that. Well, this has had my attention. It has went everywhere over the house with me. If I go warm up my lunch, I take it with me so I can read a couple pages. If I'm going to the bathroom, I take it with me. Like, there has been very few books that I've like, I need to pee, you're going with me because I don't want to put it down. This is one of them. I am only 16 pages into this book. And so that should tell you. This is a murder serial killer, hunting a serial killer kind of book. and it takes place in the 80s. I will say, think of What's Done in the Dark, that kind of true crime thriller, but it's fiction, I think. The front inside cover, he says that it says, Chasing the Boogeyman is a work of fiction, a homage to my hometown, and my passion for true crime. There are slices of life depicted throughout that are very much inspired by my personal history, but other events and real people and places and publications are used fictitiously to provide very similitude to this crime story. Other names, characters, and settings, publications, and other events directly from my or from come directly from my imagination. Admittedly, at times, very not a very nice place to inhabit. So there's a forward in here that I've read, and I've read his like starting out. And so far, it reads like a nonfiction true crime. Like, he's giving us background on the town, what's happened in the town, how we came to be here, where he was when these murders started happening, how he started writing this book in his parents' home. Like, it feels like a true crime, even though I know it's fiction. Why I picked this up is actually because I saw the first one or the second one, which is becoming the boogeyman. Am I right? Yes, becoming the boogeyman is the second one. I know it is. I'm double checking, but I know. Yes. Becoming the Boogeyman is the second one. And I saw it, and the cover interests me. And then there was a blurb by Stephen King saying it was horrifyingly chilling. And I have been on a horror kick lately. Most of the books I've been reading physically have had some kind of a horror aspect to them. I read Small Town by Ronald Malafi, I want to say his name is. I read that recently and absolutely loved it. So I wanted to pick this up, and they did not have the first one in like a normal paperback size. So I was like, I'm not gonna get the second one. I'll just see if the library has it. If not, I'll suggest it and see if they'll get it, kind of thing. And then we were walking by the mass market paperback section, and there was this one there, and then there was this one, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this. And I was complaining to my work bestie about how I don't like paperback work, or I don't like passport paperback because of the pages. And I don't know why, but I just like opened this one and was like, no, I actually want to read this. Like, I'm interested in the mass market paperback right now. We're gonna give this a try, and I may end up buying more mass market paperbacks because so far I like the size of carrying it with me around the house. It's small enough to, and so we'll see. But I'm reading that one currently. Next, I have another thriller that I really want to get to, and that is Frida McFadden's The Boyfriend. This will be my first time reading Frida physically. I have always listened to her books on audio. So this will be my first time reading a Frida book, and I'm really, really excited about it. I know nothing about it. I don't need to. Yeah, I don't need to know anything about it. I love Frida. The tagline says she's looking for the perfect man. He's looking for the perfect victim. Yeah, I need to know nothing more than that. I'm excited. Then I have Dark Succession by Katie Roberts. This is the first in the O'Malley, I want to say. Where am I? Am I getting that right? I want to say this is the first in the O'Malley series. If you remember, I did a haul back in October, question mark, that I ended up buying the second one and had to order the first one for 2 books. The first one, this is the first one. I had started it. I got 30 pages into it. I'm interested, and I can't wait to see where this goes. This follows Teague O'Malley, who does not want to get married. He doesn't want to do this. He's supposed to be doing it for the family. He doesn't want to. He wants to round up all his siblings and run away from his mafia-like father. And then you have Callie. Callie was supposed to be married to one man. In the very first of it, she goes to a brothel where he's supposed to be at. She wants to observe him without him knowing it. And she walks in where he is in the act with a prostitute, and he tries to murder her. So she ends up killing him. And Kelly's like, nope, nope. I just dodged the bullet. He didn't, but I did. And so she thinks, okay, the wedding's off. I don't have to get married. Dad'll leave me alone. Well, then her dad sells her to Teague, and that kind of starts up. So there's that one. So the next one is Glint. I have read like the first chapter of this book. I know the character everyone talks about. We don't meet till this book, so I'm excited to get into this. I read like the first chapter. I was interested. It's from the Queen's perspective, which she's not my favorite character at all. But I can't wait to see where we end up. So yeah, I'm excited for that. But there are my January hopefuls, minus the 13th child, Erin Craig, that I haven't had a chance, that I can't find right now. I'm sure it's on my bed somewhere. But there you have it. Have you read any of these? Are you interested in any of these? What are you reading for the month of January? And I will see you on my next one. Bye, guys.